now you're what, 21, 22? No, you're 22.
21.
21, and you're married. And then we have our next child, Langston. And you're working, but at some point, you come to me and you say, hey, I think I want to go get my master's. Let's talk about that.
Yep, 2014 actually. I was like, yeah, I want to get my master's because I realized, what I wanted to do, because I was still 2013. Now, when we got married, I was still working at the bookstore after having my bachelor's degree, and we realized, we got to find something else. I was like, this isn't going to work. I have my bachelor's degree now. I need to find something else. But I couldn't find anything, of course, in my field. And now that I think about it, I could have worked at different places, but I think we were more focused on becoming financially stable, because we were still in the fight financially. Trying to get ourselves stable, trying to find, So that's why I was like, I need my master's degree. Because what I want to do and the money I want to make, I need my master's.
And was it hard? Now you're a wife, a mother of 2 young boys. How hard was it to get your master's? Was it harder to get your master's or your bachelor's?
It was harder with the bachelor's. The master's degree, I tried it that one time, and I got out the program. I think I actually went back twice trying to go forward with my master's degree, and it didn't work because at that time I was working when I landed a job as a dispatcher in Beaufort County. We were doing really good financially, because then you got a job working at Allendale's prison. We were doing great financially. So I think I was just really focused on just trying to keep that up. So I tried the school thing. It didn't work. I tried again, and it didn't work. And the schoolwork was just so rigorous at the time, with having 2 kids and trying to maintain a household and everything, all of that has to do with. I wasn't really focused on school at the time.
And I do remember you struggling when you first started your master's, Walden, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And then you eventually switched programs. But you got it done, and this interview is about you, but I have to say that's one of the best moments of my life. Going down to Florida and seeing you get your master's, because your master's took so long. It took you 4 years?
Yeah, it took 4 years, but only because I kept going and leaving. So in retrospect, if I would have started and finished, it would have only taken me 2 years. Because once I finally got my head in the game and said, okay, I want and I need my master's degree, I was only taking 1 course per quarter. And so when I realized, I said, okay, I can do 2 courses. Then that's when I, really pushed through, and, I did great. Got A's and B's. When we went down to Florida, it was a celebration. That was great.
Yeah, I remember holding Langston and Isaac being there, and was Garvey?
Yeah, you was holding Garvey.
I was holding Garvey. And, just them witnessing their mother, because Isaac was too young to really remember when you got your bachelor's.
But if he would have known, he would have just, he went through that struggle.
Yeah, he was with us for every step.
He was with us.
Now, you're a mother of 3.
Mm-hmm.
You're working full-time still. You get your master's after 4 years of slogging through this program, and you turn around 6 months later and
guess what I say? Oh, I want to go back to school. At this point, I think it's just an addiction because I'm like, but no, seriously, again, I have this, this plan in my head, I really, and the plan that I have for myself is something that I really, really want to accomplish. And so I said, okay, well, maybe I'll just go for my doctorate degree. Let's just go ahead and push this in a little further, push this, even further on, and let me go ahead and try for my doctorate. And this was my plan all along. Even since I've been in high school, I said, okay, by the time I turned 30, I actually wanted to have my own practice because I wanted to be a psychiatrist. So yeah, that was, I said by 30, I wanted to have that under my belt. I should have been somewhere, had my own practice by now. But my plan is not God's plan. But, I'm still pushing through because I've actually found my real calling. Even though it's all psychology, human services, it's more community-based now. So I've really found what I've wanted to do.
And this series is going to be called Everyday Heroes, and getting to know the future Dr. James. Give us your vision of when, where, and how it's going to occur when you're going to become Dr. Latera James.
Well, this time next year, maybe June of next year, I'll be all finished with schooling. I will have my doctorate in human services, and I cannot wait. I am so excited. But with this degree, I really just want to build on a nonprofit to help the youth in the community. That's where my heart is, just getting the youth on track and on board. But yes, I'm very excited. It is a long time coming, and I'm just praying, really. That's my prayer, that God just really, I know that I have to put the work in, but that God will see me through, and that He helps me fulfill my dreams, goals, and aspirations of becoming Dr. James.
So you went from being 19 and pregnant your sophomore year in school to being a mother of 3 a year away from achieving your doctoral degree. Give me the 5 things that were critical in you getting so close to obtaining this level of success. 5 things.
5 things. Determination. Just really being determined to want this, to really want it. I said, okay, if I want it, I have to be determined to go for it. I cannot let anything stop me, because this is all about me. I just felt like, after all these years, we have 3 kids, you always putting in time for your kids, for your husband, working full time. But this is something that Tara wants. This is really what I'm working towards to get. And it's become faith over fear. I guess that would be my second thing. That's a quote that I've been living by for these past few years. Faith over fear. I'm not going to let anything stop me. Just keep the faith, in achieving this goal. The third thing, let's see, being disciplined. Making sure that I stay on task with everything so that I can, you have to be disciplined. With the 3 kids, being a mom, wife, working full time, you have to be disciplined in every area of your life. The next thing, I would say, my support system. My husband, he's really been there, late nights, just like pat on the back. You got this, baby. You got it. Don't give up. You're almost there. That's really been, just pushing me even further. And lastly, I guess I've already mentioned it. I said faith over fear, but most importantly, God, just helping me to get there too. Of course, God has been with me and my family through it all. So I know that He has not, and He will not leave me. He will keep me in the game, as I continue to pray to Him and ask Him for guidance, most importantly, to see me through. I know He'll never leave me.
So to wrap it up, you are truly an everyday hero. Now my kids are starting to get excited back there, but you are truly an everyday hero, and I appreciate the time you took today going through, really from the beginning until now. If you can leave anyone who's going to watch this with the word, you know how in the church, you say you go to Polish, they say give them a word. If you could give them a word to end this, what would it be?
You can do it. You can do it. Don't let anything or anyone stop you from achieving your dreams. And don't let anyone belittle your dreams. Whatever you feel that you want to reach for, go for it. You know, even if you think it's too big, nothing is too big or too little for our God. He will help you get through it. So you can do it. Push through it. Remember, faith over fear.
I appreciate your time, Mr. Latera James, future Dr. Latera James. Thank you. You're truly an everyday hero. This your boy Big J signing out. Peace.
Bye.